Okay, what's up, guys? So, the Riches. Make sure you go subscribe to them. Doing that right now. But they made a video called 10 Dumb People Who Made Horrible Life Decisions. Now, yeah, you know, there's some people out there that have made some horrible decisions and things. Like, I would have to say, I remember the YouTuber, he got really famous. They said dude had like 1 million subscribers, was getting a lot of views across his videos. I think they say he was getting like at least, what, 1 million views across all his videos and things. And so he was doing good for himself. Buy himself a house, few cars, but was also buying drugs. Messed his whole life up. Now I think they said he has 100,000 and he gets maybe 30,000 views. I mean, it's not like 30,000 is bad, but still though, like, you went from 1 million to 30,000. Like, that's pretty bad. So it's like, yeah, dude, I would have to say, like, that was definitely a horrible life decision. Do not do drugs, especially if you have all the money in the world. Don't even be fooling with that stuff, because it's just going to really mess your life up. So anyways, I don't know from experience, but I'm just saying, like, you know, hearing a story like that, it's like dude was like on top of the hill but slipped on the rock and fell all the way back down to the ground. So anyways, yeah, you can't be doing stuff like that. But anyways, let's see what the Riches, what they had to say. But make sure you go subscribe to them. They got 6.3 million subscribers. And that being said, let's get into this video. Nice intro.
Have you ever seen somebody do something really dangerous or stupid and wondered what on earth that person was thinking? Of course you have. Humans may be the most advanced species on Earth, but there are still more than a few among us who aren't that bright. Fueled by anger, frustration, impatience, or just stupidity.
Anybody that has alcohol or drugs in their system.
Can't be described as anything,
like, especially a lot, like, too much. Family jewels.
What would you do if you won the lottery? Invest? Buy a big house? A fleet of new cars? According to various...
I mean, I would maybe just buy a nice, decent house and then maybe a couple of cars, but I ain't trying to go out like Mayweather or anybody else. It's small things. Then let it go up to big things.
Demonstrating he had more money than brain cells, Alberta's Justin Ryder supposedly had his testicles gold-plated, an act that resulted in him dying. Okay, so the story is widely believed to be a hoax, but in this day and age, would you really put it past someone somewhere to try this? Overly impatient.
So wait a minute. Alright, so if they said it was fake and a hoax and things and he didn't die, then okay. But if that was real, why would you have your testicles gold plated? What is the reason for that? Why? That's definitely a dumb life decision. Like, like, man, that is just, I don't know why a person would do that. That's seriously overly impatient.
We all get a little impatient sometimes.
Yeah.
But one South Korean man took things to a whole new idiot level when he missed the elevator one day. Known only as Mr. Lee.
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
CCTV cameras outside an elevator in a shopping mall. Having just missed his ride, Mr. Lee clearly lost his temper and began ramming his motorized chair into the doors. Unfortunately, the door gave way after a few rammings, and Mr. Lee plummeted to his death down the elevator shaft. Out with a bang.
Yeah, it's like that guy. I remember hearing about that story, and I was like, is he serious? Like, I understand. So, no, this is what my manager told me at work. If you want the elevator to come to wherever floor you on faster, pull out your phone. Start playing with your phone. Act like you're getting ready to call somebody or send out a text message. I'm telling you, I put this to the test myself, and it... Excuse me, and it worked, okay? As soon as I was getting ready to go on the elevators Friday, I pulled out my phone. I was setting up my phone and things. They got me a new phone. But I was setting it up and things. I was just playing around with it. As soon as I pulled my phone out, pressed the home button, elevator noise kept going off. And I'm like, wow, like, I didn't even get to now. I got to put my phone in my pocket because I won't be able to do nothing and things all the time and stuff. So it's like, yeah, pull out your phone. But seriously, dude didn't need to go out like that. Like, that's just... Yeah, it's just people doing that, man. It's like, yeah, he was definitely an impatient person. So it's like that was his own fault. It's sad that he had to die, but still, that was his own fault for ramming into an elevator door and things. So it's like you need to know like the elevator don't just sit there and stuff, and it's like especially if you on some like a high, like a lot of floors and things, like that was his own fault.
We all know gasoline is highly flammable. Well, all of us except for Gary Banning. You see, Banning was over at a friend's house in 2012 when he mistook a jar full of gasoline for a drink. Realizing his mistake, he spit out the gas. The worst part is, that's not the idiotic part. Relieved by this close call, Banning proceeded to light up a cigarette even though he still had gasoline all over his shirt. As you can imagine, the results were not pretty as he burned to death.
Dang,
Russian
man.
roulette.
Yeah. How do you mix that up, though? Like, you can see that it's in the gas can thing, so it's like you should have known that whatever is in there is not healthy for myself. Man, it's... Yeah, that is just... Oh, man. It's like, it's kind of hard thinking about it, but it's like, dang, why? Yeah, he must have had some alcohol previously before that, and he was looking for some more. I think that's what they just said, but dang. Let's see this Russian roulette. Yeah, if that's the, you know, when they get a gun and then they load it up and shoot and then pass it on to the next person they shoot, then yeah, that's dumb too.
Russian roulette is a game involving a gun, a single bullet, and people who are willing to potentially die.
Stupid.
However, to play this game may deem idiotic to begin with, you must have a revolver.
Nope.
Any other gun removes the element of chance and just makes the game 100% suicidal. Trezell Spencer clearly overlooked this part when he brought his semi-automatic gun to reportedly take part in the risky game with others. Amazingly, no one died. But
Good,
Spencer's reward for his idiotic decision is some jail time. Don't drink and tattoo.
Wow.
Alcohol and drugs have a tendency to make dumb...
Yeah, the last one, I'm like, okay, it's semi-automatic. Like, it's not a revolver. Like, that's just as dumb as that one guy. He was, I mean, yeah, just playing that game, Russian roulette, that is just an idiotic thing. But I know there's this photo, this guy had a revolver and an extended clip. And I'm like, how do you have an extended clip on a revolver? Like, a revolver can only allow, like, what, 6, 7 bullets or something? How do you have an extended... I swear,
Some
man.
people do idiotic things. One Reddit user posted some pictures of his friends who got high and drunk one night and decided to indulge in a little tattoo work. The artist opted to ink themselves with a Charmander, a Pokemon creature. The results were comical to say the least. Rather than the orange and round Charmander, the idiotic decision to give a self-tattoo resulted in a permanent and rather sickly-looking black creature that looks like it was drawn by a 4-year-old. You know, someone who was drunk and high. Bungee bungle.
Yeah, man, that looks nothing like that Charmander for Pokemon. Like that's, yeah, man. I'm like, don't. It was like, yeah, I know that will probably be the last time they will ever do that. They probably still drinking till this day, but the guy's like, okay, I cannot. I have to hide that. I have to put it in a locked safe somewhere because it's like if I'm drunk, I ain't gonna remember the code. So, but still, man, that was at least nobody didn't die. That's the good part. But yeah, that's. Unless he gets the tattoo removed, but still, like, that's going to be there. Like, the scar of it getting removed, you're going to know what was there, and it's just going to be in your head forever. So, I don't know if he did get the tattoo removed, but if that's still with him till this day, like, every time if you look in the mirror and you're shirtless or you're taking a shirtless selfie, have to look at that tattoo.
In 1997, police in Virginia found the body of a man who had died in a bungee accident. 22-year-old Eric Barcia made the idiotic decision to go bungee jumping alone. He knew the bridge he planned to jump off of was 70 feet tall, so he measured out the bungee cord accordingly, or so he thought. You see, Eric thought that he was on the ball by ensuring that the bungee cord was under 70 feet long. Unfortunately, bungee cord stretches a lot, and in Eric's case, clearly more than 70 feet. Airplane.
Man, yeah. You need to have it where it's like maybe, 20 feet or something, maybe 20 or 10 feet. Because it's like at least then, you know, you just be like jumping down. You ain't got to worry about falling to your death. But yeah, he's all like, oh yeah, if it's 69 feet, then, you know, I ain't got to trip about nothing. But if it's 70 feet or 71 feet, oh yeah, I can't bite. But if it's 69 feet or 68 feet, then yeah, it's fine, you know, it's fine. I'm not going to hit the ground and things. But yeah, the thing stretches out when you fall. And next one.
There's a time and a place for everything. For instance, we all know you shouldn't talk about bombs or yell out bomb on an airplane.
Yeah.
You should also be a little bit aware of the world situation and take that into account when you decide to play a joke. In 2014, an unnamed 54-year-old passenger on a flight between Philadelphia and the Dominican Republic yelled out that he had Ebola. As you can imagine, it didn't go over well. Officials in hazmat suits greeted the plane and escorted the man, described by one of the stewardesses as an idiot, all questioned.
Yeah.
Location.
Oh, Seattle? Oh. But yeah, you don't do that. Like, you don't yell out anything on a plane, okay? You just sit there, listen to your music, do some computer work, whatever. But don't yell out anything, okay? Don't do nothing. Just sit there and shut it up. Alright, that's all I gotta say about people that is going on a plane. Sit there, shut it up. What was the one YouTuber? He just not too long ago, he got mad because he got kicked off of a plane because I guess they say he was yelling and shouting and things. And then plus he was speaking his language. I can't remember what it was and things. I'm not trying to get it confused, but he was speaking a foreign language and people were scared because they were just like, that's what people, that's how they're gonna feel if they see a man. They're all like, Spanish is okay, but you speaking anything else, then yeah, I'm not like, I can't. But it's like, that's one would think a person, maybe like them, like airplane people or like whoever, like the airport, they should have people on there that, that speak like different languages, like at least like one person and things like the air marshals or something. But they should have it where at least they understand like those types of languages and stuff. So they're all like, okay, what are they talking about? So I would know, and then just all like, if everything is cool, then I ain't got a trip. But still, though, yeah, you don't yell out that type of stuff, man. So.
In location. For David Zabak, robbing a Washington gun store turned out to be a big idiotic decision.
Yeah.
The day he walked in armed and announced a robbery couldn't have been worse timing. You see, gun stores are often full of customers and employees who have guns. In this case, a police officer was also in the store, and officials can't figure out how Zabak missed the marked cruiser right at the front door. Needless to say, the robbery was short and unsuccessful as Zabak went down under a hail of bullets. Bananas.
I don't know why people rob. Like, this is something that I hear all the time, and I still don't know why people still be trying to do this. Like, they had the one people, I think they robbed it when it was closed and stuff. And I'm like, yeah, that's the only time you can really rob a gun store, if the place is closed and you don't have to worry about anybody being there. But, yeah, it's just, I think it was, not too long ago, I seen a video where a man, he tried to rob a gun store. And he ended up getting shot and killed. I think they were saying like he got killed, but then his friend ran up out of there and things. And so yeah, it's people doing that. It's like, you need to understand, there's people in there that also have guns. Remember who you're robbing, a gun store. Alright, it's not a bank. They could just have that scared, helpless person where they don't know what to do. They have guns, okay? If they're working at the gun store, I'm pretty sure they have a gun permit. They're allowed to carry a concealed weapon. They're allowed to shoot you on sight. So people out there that's watching this video, don't rob anybody, okay? Don't rob anybody. But if you ever just have the mindset of robbing a person, don't have it be in a gun store, okay? You don't know. It could be anybody outside of a gun store. You don't know. It could be because you try robbing, or like, I'm going to rob an old, helpless old lady. She can have a gun. I'm going to rob a 5-year-old kid. He could have a gun. Or his parent could be watching across the street. They could have a gun. And they shoot you. It's like, dude, really?
What are your plans for the money you have saved away? Possibly an emergency fund, real estate, or maybe some form of stock investment? Not Henry Gibbon, who blew $2,600 on a carnival game. Yep, desperate to win an Xbox Connect. Gibbon threw away his money playing one of those...
You have $2,600. A Connect is like $200.
Games you can never really win at. By the end of the day, his money was gone, and all he had to show for it was a giant stuffed banana with dreadlocks. Seems like an appropriate prize for such an idiotic decision.
So he paid $2,600 for a stuffed banana with dreads. Oh my god. Oh man, this video gives me a headache. Like, it's just some very dumb people out there that made some horrible life decisions. This man spent like a car payment, alright, or multiple card payments on a stuffed banana with dreads. This video is hard, man. If this was a try not to cringe challenge or something, or it was like try not to get upset, I'm upset because it's like, you people, please have a mind.
Necessities. Most of us know that animals in cages are there for a reason. Most
Yup.
of us also know that certain animals in cages can be dangerous and you
Yup.
shouldn't try to touch them. Basic
Yup.
common sense failed one Russian man who was recorded as he reached in to pet a bear. Yes, a bear in a cage.
Stupid.
Even with his friends screaming not to reach into the cage, he still did it. We wonder if this man realized how idiotic his decision was before or after the bear ripped his hand off. Thanks for watching, guys. We hope you enjoyed this totally
Wow.
video of idiots. Hooray! You want to know some things that aren't super idiotic? Clicking on these videos because you know you want to. Also, to click like and subscribe. Thanks.
Dang, the bear ripped his hand off. Wow. Yeah, if I was his friend, I'd just be like, you are no longer allowed to hang out with me ever. Because I told you not to do any things. And it's like, I would be scared for my friend. Because it's like, I just told you what to not do. And it's like, yeah. I don't know how to help you on that one, bruh. So, anyways, yeah, I just felt like, you know what? That's your own fault. Here is this phone. I already have 911 dialed for you. And like, in a matter of fact, give me your phone because I don't want you to get no blood on my phone and things. You call 911. I'm going to go now because this bear, it might still want some, it might look at me and be like, you're next, and break up out that cage. And I'm being chased down the street by a bear. I don't really want that to happen. So yeah, I'm getting up out of here, bruh. So anyways, that was just, man, they had some dumb people in here. They had some really dumb people in here. This was like the best of dumb people ever in this world and stuff. So anyways, good video, the richest. I have to say, you guys definitely found some of the dumbest people in this world. Like, if not, you found, you just found the dumbest people in the world. So, and that being said, make sure you go subscribe to them. They got 6.3 million subscribers. And that being said, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. And if you are new, please like and subscribe. And peace.